All right, I've already prepped my nail in preparation for the U-Control gel overlay on a tip. This process is one that's especially useful when you're doing a bride or you have proms or homecomings coming up. It makes for a beautiful application, but something that's very quick and easy to do in the salon. So after prepping the nail, the first thing I'm going to do is to take my Perfect C nail tip, and this is in a true white. It's a beautiful application, and as you can see, the Perfect C tip has your very straight sidewall and top, and yet it has a beautiful, beautiful natural C curve to it, and it has a nice deep well on the nail bed. So the first thing I'm going to do is size my tip. I want to make sure that I'm placing it in the sidewall and going across the nail, making it completely sidewall to sidewall. If it doesn't fit from sidewall to sidewall, you need to go to a larger size. In the event that you have a tip that's too small, it's always better to go bigger than to go too short. If I place this one in the sidewall, it doesn't quite meet all the way across, so I want the one that gives me plenty of extra room there. One of the things that advantage to using a tip like this too is that if you'll notice, there's no well on the inside of the tip. This allows you to place the tip on the nail, giving you the maximum amount of natural nail bed exposure. Some of the tips that have the well in them, by the time you put it on, you're going to be covering part of the natural nail bed, and as you can see, then it makes the nail appear quite a bit shorter. Here I can maximize the length of the nail bed, giving a beautiful slender look to the nail. So after sizing my tip, I'm going to take our adhesive, and I'm going to take our Artisan Professional Instant Bond nail adhesive, and I'm going to place a small amount of it right on the free edge of the nail. Then I'm going to take my tip and I'm going to lay it directly over the area that I want the tip to be and apply it down, and this will allow the glue to go ahead and spread out from sidewall to sidewall. Once that's bonding, because this is a very fast set, it's a thinner viscosity, so it's going to give you a nice fast set, then I'm going to make sure that I press in my sidewalls. If you notice that it's not bonding completely all the way, you can come back and add just a little bit of adhesive right into the smile line, and it will spread there and give you that nice tight adhesion that you need. Okay. Once your nail tip has been applied and you have all 10 nails on, then you would come back and start to shorten the nails that you have. So then I'm going to take my clippers and I'm going to come in on one side of the nail about halfway to the center, and I'm going to clip, come in across, halfway up, clip. Now I can just give a quick twist and the excess has been removed. At this point, I'm going to take my emery board and I'm going to do my preliminary shaping. So I'm going to come in on my sidewall. This tip's slightly oversized, so I just want to bring it in side to side and bring the side of this up. When you're filing the tip, one of my words of advice or caution is not to file too much on the very surface of the nail, because you don't want to create a lot of shadowing, and you don't want to file the connection of your smile here. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping my emery board angled just a little bit, about 15 degrees or so, just so that I'm filing here. I'm not hitting the top surface of the nail, I'm just filing the side edge. That will keep that adhesion all the way across. All right, once you have that done, the next thing I'm going to do is just lightly come in and remove the shine from the tip. By doing that, when you put the gel on, it will give a good strong bond between the gel and the tip. If you leave the tip shiny when you put the gel on, there's a good chance that you might pop the gel off because the surface is so smooth that the gel has a little bit of difficulty bonding to that tip. Once I'm done with that, I'll take my manicure brush and I'm going to remove any excess powder or dusting filings that I might have. If I notice any spots that need to be cleaned up, I can take my cuticle pusher and come in and clean those up.